FX Nation, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And in this video, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit something a little bit different, guys. So on Friday, I ended up doing some live trading, and I recorded it so to kind of show you the progress, right, of how it goes when you're doing live trading. So I'm gonna show you how that went, so you can see what the process is like for me and what I was thinking at the time when I was taking trades. Okay, so it was a total of 6 trades that I ended up taking. Euro CAD, USD CAD, Euro JPY, CAD JPY, and then NZD USD and NZD JPY. All right. I can tell you that we ended up losing. We ended up winning 4, losing 2. Okay. But I want you to take a look at the process of what it is. All right. So hopefully in your mind you can see, what I'm thinking and what my thought process is. Alright, guys, before we get into the video and actually showing you the trades, there was one thing I did want to mention, and that was on NZD USD and NZD JPY. For some reason, the recording during those trades got messed up, so the audio got messed up, the video itself was glitching, so I had to cut those two out of this particular video, but I just want to let you know what happened with that. But just to give you aware of that, of why it doesn't show NZD USD and NZD JPY. Alright, guys, let's get on to the video. Alright, guys, so just to show you what's going on right now is we are in a short on US CAD. The reason why we're in a short is if you look, since the beginning of the week all the way back here, we've essentially had 1 day of faults to go down, and then the rest of the days have gone up. So we have to come back in the market to get some money back. So I went short on this, and we're trying to essentially take it to the 200 EMA at least. So we'll see how that one goes. Next one is EuroCAD, and very similar situation. You can see here that how they hit 1 stops, came back again twice, and then now they're dropping. So similar situation, and I'm taking it again to the 200 EMA. Euro JPY here, I'm in a buy on, and basically you can see here, same thing, guys. I mean, it's right here. We're at a low of the week, basically. And so I'm trying to trade it off the low of the week. We've been trending down for 3 days straight now. So now we got to come back up and get some of the money. So that's the plan, at least for that one. CAD JPY, same thing. I mean, look, it's the same thing. Beginning of the week, a day and a half of faults right here, right? Boom, they drop for 2.5 days. Now it's time to come back up and get some more money. Okay. All right, guys. So on NZD USD and NZD JPY, the idea was that, or here's what I was thinking at the time, is that we ended up having a situation where we made the initial low, came back up, okay, and we made another pass at it. So basically, on a bigger scale, right? We're basically doing this on a bigger scale, okay? That was the thought process on NZD USD and both NZD JPY as well, was that I was trying to catch the second leg of a bigger W. Okay, so that's why I ended up getting into this trade late. Actually, I ended up getting into this trade right after the Asia session here. I was thinking, since I'm coming into this late, I'm not going to be able to use a stop loss down here, like you would normally do, right? Because if you enter here and your stop loss is down here, you're putting your account way too at risk, right? 32 pips to get what, 25? That's not even, correct ratio or not, right? To even do that. So what I ended up doing was I ended up using the 50 EMA as a essentially protective barrier, right? For that trade. So my entry was here, but my stop loss was only 10 pips below the entry, which would have made it underneath the 50 EMA. Okay, and so a 10 pip a 10 pip stop loss to get 25 pips. Now the role is obviously reverse, to where you're at a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So would it look something like this? So essentially that was the trade. Okay, when in reality, I really this trade should have not even happened, because of the fact that the second leg actually started right at the beginning of Asia, and I mean this was just not a good look. Essentially, is what it was, and it just shouldn't have happened, because at the end of the day, the only thing that ended up happening was we got out of the trade by 4:15 or something like that. So 4:30. So the trade itself didn't take very long for us to lose. Okay, and this is why I like to limit my stop losses to 10 pips, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I want to be out of the trade as soon as possible and not have to have that psychology part come into play. And on NZD JPY, same thing. I mean, literally, I was thinking the exact same thing on that as well. I was thinking of a bigger, W here to do that. Is what I was thinking about. So I was thinking false move to make a new low and then rise. Okay. But as you can see here, it did rise a little bit, but it didn't do anything. And it's the same scenario where I used essentially the 50 EMA as a barrier for me, right? So if I ended up here, which is where the arrow is, I literally was like a 10 pip, another 10 pip trade or loss, 10 pips to essentially gain 30 pips to the 200 EMA. So the risk to reward ratio was 3-to-1 on this one. So, but as you can see, still lost, just because that's not, it decided to literally just collect more contracts. So this next week, these two trades next week, or these two pairs next week, should produce some interesting trades next week, but we'll see. But that's what happened on NZD, USD, and NZD JPY. All right, 2 losses that I took, and that's why what happened on them. All right, guys. All right, guys. So it is 4 o'clock in the morning now. So let's just start from the very top here. EuroCAD, very similar situation. Euro-Jappy is not really moving right now as we expected, as I expected it to move. So we're going to wait probably another hour or so and see if it moves at all. If it doesn't move at all, then it might be time to just, cut your losses and get out of the trade, essentially. But we'll keep an eye on that one. CAD, JPY, it is moving. I am in profit. So I want it to be somewhere around here so that I can move my stop loss up and have a risk-free trade from there. So we'll wait on that one there. USD CAD looks like we just touched the 50 EMA. So we're going to see one of two things. We're either going to bounce off of this EMA here and go back up and retap the high and potentially come back down, and we'll have an M formation form, or it'll just go back and break really right through that like nothing. But we'll end up seeing what happens here. And you know, right now we'll just keep it right where it's at. No changes on that one. NZD JPY, same kind of scenario. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. You know, you gotta let these things play out. Okay, you can't start freaking out over something that may not be going your way or how you expected it. You know, so just relax. Don't worry about it. You have your stop loss. You already know, you know, your potential loss. I mean, it's not, you know, what are we stressing out over? You know what I mean? So don't stress out over it. Just let it do its thing. You have your stop loss on every single trade. You have your take profits on every single trade. So, you know, you just relax and let it go. Let it do its thing, you know? And that's it, guys. This is all you do. All right. But we'll check back probably in about an hour and a half or so. All right. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the trades panned out. Okay. At the end of the day, now it's all the trades are over. So we're gonna do a quick replay of each individual trade, so that way you can see how they developed. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with USD CAD first. All right. So as you know, on USD CAD, we ended up taking a sell, and we were trying to basically get to the 200 EMA. Here's what happened. Boom. Right. So on that specific trade, we ended up getting about 70 pips or so from that particular trade. Okay. We also did the same thing on EuroCAD, and as you can see, EuroCAD did also end up paying here for us, and we traded this one from the edge. But as you can see, we did end up getting a nice spike down, boom, and hitting the 200 EMA. So that one was a winner as well. Okay. Euro JPY, this one here, we ended up getting in on it way early here, trading from the edge. And the same thing, we were trading off the low of the week, and we were basically trying to get to the 200 EMA. And this one took a little bit, as you can see, as it was collecting contracts down here, but it eventually went. And when it went right here, we ended up going to the 200 EMA. So on this particular one, this one was about 27 to 30 pips on this particular trade. So that one was good as well. All right. The next one was CAD JPY. And CAD JPY, essentially we're trying to do the exact same thing. Was trading from the low of the week, and we ended up getting a nice trade out of the edge, and it was a nice little W pattern here, and there was a spike that hit us our take profit and the 200 EMA. All right, so that one hit as well. So NZD USD, as you can see, this one did not work out, and this one was a loss. We ended up taking a 10 pip loss on it, on this particular trade. It moved sideways instead of going to the next target, which would have been the 200 EMA. So that one was a loss. Okay. And then the last one that we're in was NZD JPY, and essentially it did the same thing as NZD USD. So that one also was a loss. All right. Yeah, so this one was a 10 pip loss as well. All right. So two losses, NZD USD and NZD JPY, but we ended up getting how many winners? We ended up getting what? Euro CAD 1, USD CAD 2, and CAD JPY 3, and Euro JPY 4. So for four winners, 2 losses. All right. So those were the trade setups from Friday that I took on this, just to show you guys what it's like doing live trading. So I hope that you saw some things here about what it takes, or how it looks, at least when I'm taking trades, and what I'm looking for. So as you can see, guys, the patterns are there. The stuff is there. Sometimes the patterns, sometimes you make mistakes and you lose 2 trades. Oh well, not a big deal. All right, but at least you get to see the good with the bad. All right. So again, total 4 trades won, 2 losses. 2 losses were only 10 pip losses, and then the winners actually ended up being Euro JPY was 25 pips, 80 pips on Euro CAD, 80 pips on UCAD, and 60 pips on CAD Jappy. All right, so not a bad day, okay, with 2 losses, as you can see. So not a bad day at all. All right, guys. So, guys, let me know if you want to see any more videos like this in the future. This is just something that I did to show you guys. But if you like these type of videos, then let me know in the comments, and I'll start doing those more throughout the week. And then let me know if you took any of these trades as well, guys. Let me know if this was helpful to you, so you can see what happens in the live market. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time, have a good guys. One last thing. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate the fact that you take the time to watch my videos. I really hope that I've added value in each of the videos that I make for you guys, and I hope that you're learning something. As always, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please like and share the videos if you found value in them. And also, don't forget to visit our website at www.fxntradinggroup.com. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I'm truly blessed.